I guess the first question would be, why the fuck is this ugly mug here and there's no game footage for a Let's Play video? Just didn't answer that. Fuck you. So this is going to be a series where I play horror games, because I'm not terribly afraid of horror games at all, really. And I get kind of sick and tired of watching the fuckers that overact and pretend to piss their pants, because ooh, it's a spooky fucking game. So it's going to be called Stabby's Not Afraid. So go ahead and watch as I try to limp dick my way to mediocrity. And then after this, there's going to be a poorly cut together thing where I'm wearing a different shirt that says the name of the game. Most likely. Enjoy watching me play 2 Nights at Freddy's. It's going to be called 5 Nights at Freddy's because that's the name of the game, but realistically I couldn't force myself to play more than 2 nights of it. It's a pretty awful game. Alright, thanks for joining me. It's 5 Nights at Freddy's again, another time. See, as it turns out, this game is so spectacularly well programmed that adjusting the volume in Windows Mixer has virtually no effect on the volume in the recording. Which is odd, because technically it really should have a drastic effect, more so than any sort of in-game adjustment. But then again, clearly made by a genius. Welcome to the game of looking left and right. Oh, that's right, you can squeak the bear's nose. That's amazing. Oh look, security cameras.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
I wonder when they hired the guy to play a post-pubescent Kermit the Frog voice on this. That ought to be an interesting interview. We'd like you to sound like Kermit the Frog after your balls have dropped. You think you can do that?
On getting you through your first, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too.
Yeah, irritable enough to eat people because you're a robot that's been programmed to do a task. That's perfectly reasonable.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long.
Yeah. You'll notice that the power keeps dropping. One can only assume this is the only off-grid pizzeria on the planet, because otherwise you'd be hooked up to city power and you would run out of power. So this must be like a solar panel basic thing, and you're just running off of battery juice. I think the most terrifying part of this game, aside from this little kid who clearly fantasizes about severed heads floating around above his head on a regular basis, which is a little weird and creepy, but you know, probably normal adolescence. Oh god, this guy is still talking. I'm so sorry. I should have muted this call. Oh boy. That's right, Kermit, talk dirty to Miss Piggy. Make it hot. Talk dirty to her, man. This is the left side, this is the right side, and this is the security thing. Look, it's so terrifying. There's a party room with the lights off. There's a stage with the lights off. There's a bathroom. Those are probably terrifying. Put a black light on those? Fucking the most disturbing thing you've ever seen. Oh no, only audio in there. And these are really the only 4 cameras that, as far as I can tell, you really need, just to look in your hallway. I don't know why there's one in the supply closet. That literally makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Well, then sooner or later one of these guys will move out and they'll come down the hall towards you, and you just lock a door. That works. Or you turn on the light, and you can look at them. They're really not all that terrifying. Giant stuffed animals. So, essentially the basic premise is that these animatronic guys are homicidal. They just, like, eat you in the middle of the night, which makes you wonder, like, why did they install security doors on the security office instead of in their holding pen? And then just hook that up to the main power grid, you know, that every city has, because then it wouldn't run out of power, and they wouldn't have to continually replace security guards. So really, the most terrifying about this game is probably your paycheck at the end of it is probably so low that it's probably more terrifying than the concept of being eaten by giant stuffed animals, and more likely to keep you up at night. So this is the game of left and right. Left and right. And left and right and left and right. And that's pretty much all you do. Oh, and you get to look at the scary stuffed animals. Oh, look, the bunny rabbit's gone. It's in the hallway next to me. Oh, the teddy bear's there too, so we probably better close the door. That's terrifying. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? To me, this is like the least terrifying thing ever. It's just jump scares, and even the jump scares aren't particularly like good. I think you can chase them off by turning on the light. Oh, there was a little scary music event. That's just fucking stupid. No. Alright, turn off the light that uses too much power. We'll just check our security camera again. Oh, there's nobody in that hallway. Nobody there. Oh, better check our other hallway, I suppose, when we, like, lose on the first night. Although if we lose on the first night, that's it, because, goddammit, oh yeah, there's that guy. Oh, he runs at you, apparently. Oh, he's over here. Let's see. Let's turn on the light. Okay, they're still outside that hallway, so we should probably just keep that door closed. We like to make it to 6 a.m., so it's generally pretty decent. We squeak the nose a couple times, yay. It's just a thrill a minute. Yeah, this is, I think, pretty much like the standard for the first night, is they just come down like the one hallway. And then this guy is, I guess you have to keep looking at him occasionally. They say that on the second night, where he'll, like, come after you. Honestly, it's really not that great or terrifying. Oh. Okay, well, it looks like they're gone. And you just close the door again, because it's really not that hard to do. Now that noise, that song, that's awful. Oh, that's terrifying. There was sinister music, my friend. So, we'll make it through the second night. Frankly, that's as far as I can go. Although, as unterrifying as this game really is, I doubt anyone else will make it there with us. Yay! He's got teeth. I don't understand how that's really all that frightening. Okay. Are they gone now? Yeah, they're gone. Okay, so we're all fine. Turn on the lights. Look at that soda cup there. Some lazy janitors are here. Well, I guess you can't have janitors at night. That's probably part of the benefit of having homicidal animatronics. So tonight we're definitely going to mute the call. I'm sorry, I can't listen to Kermit the Frog with his balls dropped explain bullshit to me anymore, because really there's not that much to the game. I imagine it gets progressively worse and worse. Alright, so look in there. Oh, please tell me I get to mute this call. Please, please God. Please don't make me listen to this idiot again.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, thank God. Okay, we're gonna be done with that. You really, I think if they really wanted to make this game terrifying, they could show you what it is in this guy's life, you being the main character, that makes your life so worthless to you, that you're willing to work in a shithole like this. Okay, so there's that guy who's coming down that hall. Okay, is he still there? Yeah, okay. We'll look in here in a couple more minutes. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It flickers the light here, too. Cool. So they're all still there. Pirates Cove you gotta keep an eye on. But you know, how fucking terrible is this guy's life that he's like, well, you know, a 6-hour job at a pizza place is probably worth potentially dying every night in some incredibly awful way. Do I have to turn the light on to get these things to work? Jesus, this is ridiculous. Well, they're gone from there for now. Not there. Not there. The key is just to, I guess, conserve your power. Because, yet again, they're somehow not hooked up to the main grid. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense. But, okay. So I'm guessing what the goal of this game is to jump scare you by, what do you call it? Getting you so locked into, focusing on the security cameras and trying to find the guys. Like, I'm assuming you're supposed to look around in the other cameras. That's my guess. You're supposed to look around at the other cameras, and like that'll help you to, I guess, lock in and not be paying attention to here when they jump out, and it'll just like the camera will just tear away, and suddenly there'll be some sort of horrible thing there. Like in that case, you know, clearly. There was a bunny rabbit. That's truly terrifying. Doesn't seem to be anybody else down there. But I guess you're supposed to occasionally, you gotta keep looking at this guy because it's sort of like a timer reset switch thing or something. This is a thrill a minute. I just, how can anyone not want to play this constantly? Okay, so that guy's gone. Look again at our Pirate Cove. Is that looks like a table or something? I don't really see anybody in here. There's nobody there. Check our lights. Yay. We're almost down to half power and it's only halfway through the night, so odds are we're probably not going to make it through the rest of the night. I'm not concerned. Oh, he could squeak his nose. That's not annoying to you. It should be. Okay, so I did at one point get this guy to come down the hallway towards me, and it was just like he just sort of ran down the hall and killed me. Since, you know, I'm not actually, you know, in the game, it really wasn't all that terrifying. It was just sort of like, meh. Game over, dude. Game over, man. Game over. Nobody's coming to visit now. That's just how fucked up does your life have to be that working at a place like this is worth, like that kind of gruesome death, where I guess they just jam you through some girders and wires. This is non-stop thrill ride, my friend. Nobody there, nobody there. This is just the worst security cameras. Like, clearly this place is like, cheap as shit. I mean, obviously, they're hiring a security guard instead of, like, just locking this shit up at night. Yep, there it goes. I wasn't paying enough attention. And that's Five Nights at Freddy's. There's your jump scare. And, we're gonna call it a night there, because, God, I cannot imagine trying to play through all 5 nights. It's just so fucking boring. But if you want to, you go ahead. That's your mistake.